Visuals. Something that we really see in every show, movie, and anime. It's something we are used to seeing, and it gets better almost every time. I feel that whenever I look at something visually pleasing, I just really can't help but sit there and watch for so long. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like visuals are really a key important to any show or movie, really, to any really type of media. It just shows how good a show can look with just a scene. Visuals can really capture a scene to such perfection where it just really hits differently. When it comes to visuals, I see a lot of it in anime, whether it's from the show, the opening, or even the ending sometimes. Some have amazing or outstanding visuals, while others are below average or just average. They just barely hit the mark in just any terms of music or animation wise. This really doesn't even cover the visual aesthetics of anime. That's just a whole nother type of visual media that's really out there and that's so popular at the same time. Aesthetics are amazing to look at. It may not be for shows, but really anything you see as something beautiful. So in reality, it can be this, or even this. I don't know. It's whatever you're into, really. Whatever you find beautiful. Usually, when we think of aesthetic, we think of this VHS or like this sad Bart Simpson edits that are just like wah, depressed. Yeah, not to hate on depressed people, but it's just usually like that. But everywhere. But again, it really isn't just all that. And the main media that I really want to talk about that really captures me and amazes me throughout everything is yeah, anime. If you didn't know already, I really like anime. I think it's the best entertainment out there that I have really been introduced to in my life. Sometimes anime can be looking the most amazing ever, but most of the time can look so boring and so jarring that it's just so bad. Like, it can either look like this or even this. Like, what is that? It just really doesn't intrigue or really interest anyone. Sometimes it can just be the same thing over and over with different characters and plot. Isekai. Oh god, bad cough. Yeah, it's just bad cough. Or maybe even just boring characters just don't work in shows and in the anime. That just really just makes it like it's just a put off. It really just sucks when a character really just ruins the show. you know but overall, I feel like I really like the overall look that sometimes anime give off. Some of those animes being one of my personal favorites when it comes to visuals and aesthetic wise is Ghost in a Shell, Perfect Blue, and one of my all-time favorites that just really encaptures me all the time whenever I watch it, and I feel like rewatching it over and over, is Violet Evergarden. Like, look at that and tell me, like, that's just not great. That's just not a perfect scene out there, you know? Those kinds of animes have my favorite visuals and aesthetics that I have ever seen. And whenever I watch those shows, I feel like I've just been in a trance or just like have just experienced something that I've never thought I'd experienced before. I just love the colors and it looks just great. These animes are amazing and you should go give them a watch. I feel that the art is just too amazing to pass on, and even the animation is just like, oh my god, dude, I'm about to oh. Anyways, before I just go off topic, I feel like when it comes to aesthetics in general, we tend to look at older animes, which there's again nothing wrong with that. I love older animes too, and you guys can too. If you think that mostly aesthetics can be found in older animes, and well, that's probably true. Stuff like Princess Mononoke, Berserk, and no, not that Berserk. I'm talking about the 1990 Berserk. The good animated Berserk. And of course, the Macross series, I feel like that series is just overlooked when it comes to really aesthetic wise. I feel like the Macross series should be really looked at as visually pleasing. And I feel like all the shows that I mentioned are just great series with great visuals and aesthetics. All these series give this pleasing and artistic style, you know? And really, while we're on this topic, I really, really love the visuals of yeah, I really like when music videos really try their best to look good while also combining that with the music, matching it. Just every scene is just like mwah, French kiss, you know. It's just, it hits perfect. And when it comes to music videos, they usually don't disappoint. And when it comes to their visual and aesthetic direction of the actual video that they're trying to shoot, I feel like for music videos to really have a great visual, they'll need to have great camera shots, you know, or just good cinematography. I feel like people are really missing that mark. You know, I feel like people don't really focus on cinematography at all, and that just sucks, because you really need good cinematography to really have a good music video. It just makes it stand out even more. And when you don't have that, you probably get some lame music video that no one will look at and just listen to the audio version instead. And we don't want that, right? We want to look at something pleasing and something that, you know, we can just watch while listening also to our favorite music. I feel like that's what music videos are for. And some examples of music videos that I find really that have a great feel to it and really does that job well is Element by Kendrick Lamar, Rich Brian's Yellow, Joji's visualizers for his music in his latest album Nectar. Those visualizers are just great and hits differently when it comes to him hitting those notes, and it's amazing to look at. It's just intriguing, it's interesting, like, why this direction, you know? But it works so well that you just can't question it. And that's not even like the first place in my book. I feel like when it comes to like visually pleasing and aesthetic wise, I have to have Kanye's Runaway really on the top. I feel like there really isn't much to say. It's just amazing. Kanye's just such a great and cool dude. It's just so awesome. It's amazing. And really, again, this is why visuals are just great when it comes to any form of media. I feel like as I look outside, I feel like I won't see that much beautifulness when I see in music videos, obviously, you know. I feel like outside is just probably going to be very boring, and, you know, the colors won't hit as the same as we see in just the media. And, you know, it's just how it is. And that's why visuals and aesthetics are so great. You know, I don't think I really need to go more far into depth with this. And I think that's really it. That's all I wanted to say. And I feel like you all get my point. I love visuals, and you should too. And yeah, well, I think that's it. You know, I think it's time for me to do whatever. I don't know, like probably edit this video. But see ya. You know.